Hello and welcome to the Stronghold Digital Mining Daily Update. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. So tomorrow is the big day. We're going to be having an investor presentation, or at least Stronghold Digital Mining is going to be having an investor presentation. And we're going to find out more about Q4 2023 and full year 2023 results. Now, I am neither expecting nor am I anticipating anything miraculous as it relates to those results. I am looking for some evidence that we finished 2023 on a relatively strong note, right? What's most important to me is to find out more about what's going on right now. Specifically, at the very end of 2023, we put in an order for 5,000 Bitcoin mining machines. Those machines were or are scheduled to have been delivered in January of this year. So first and foremost, have they been delivered? Have they been installed? What's our installed plugged-in hash rate? Information like that will be very, very useful to find out more about, right? Second, as it relates to our carbon capture initiative, at this juncture, the test carbolith setup at Scrubgrass has been running for nearly 3 months, right? So I'm cautiously optimistic that at this juncture, we may be a lot closer to making a decision and making an announcement as to what we're going to do. Are we going to proceed forward with this carbon capture project, or perhaps are we going to, take a couple steps back, maybe rethink the project and maybe approach it from a different perspective? These are things that are incredibly important to find out more information about, and I suspect we are going to find out more about the project. My inclination is to believe that because the data that has been publicly released by Stronghold Digital Mining has been generally very favorable, my inclination is to believe that we are going to proceed with this project. And then if that is the case, a really big question then becomes, how are we going to fund the rollout of these, carbolith direct air capture devices? Are we going to be announcing some special funding mechanism for that? What's kind of going on, right? So I think we're all very, very interested in finding out more information about that because, as I've said before, hey, listen, Bitcoin is awesome. Bitcoin mining is phenomenal, right? It's great. But you know what? Carbon capture is a truly differentiated source of revenue. It has the potential to drive down our cost of electricity. And I think ultimately the return on investment, from my perspective, generally speaking, seems to be a bit more intriguing, right? Hey, you pay to assemble a carbolith. That device is likely to remain relevant for more than a year and a half, right? I don't think it's the kind of situation where in about a year and a half, Stronghold Digital Mining is going to be coming to the market by saying, hey, we got to rip out all the carboliths that we installed. We got to throw them away because we got to install new ones that will, somehow do the job better. I don't get that impression. Whereas, of course, with Bitcoin mining machines, hey, maybe, a year and a half or so, whatever investment you may have made in machines, right, it pretty much has to be, sort of like done all over again, which, again, can be somewhat exhausting from a capital expenditure perspective. But again, hey, it could be very lucrative as well. So, you know what I mean? There's sort of two sides to that. Anything else that we're particularly interested in finding out more about tomorrow? Well, there's a myriad of things, but I think the two big things are, hey, what's going on with the 5,000 Bitcoin mining machines that we ordered and that presumably were delivered? What's going on with our carbon capture initiative? Maybe we're going to find out more information about renewable energy credits and how those numbers are helping us, right? And then, hey, look, let's kind of, let's just be open-minded to what else we might discover during our investor presentation. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. Listen, unless we get something that's truly like a blockbuster piece of information, shares of Stronghold Digital Mining, as with pretty much every other publicly traded Bitcoin mining company lately, shares have been under pressure. So I don't know that anything is going to come out of this investor presentation that's going to really change that, absent it really being something truly extraordinary, a merger, an acquisition, something like that, right? absent any news like that, I'm not expecting our share price to dramatically, do something different than what's going on with the industry as a whole. And that's not to sound negative or anything weird like that. I'm just kind of trying to keep it real. So let's stay positive. Let's be great. Let's find out what happens during our investor presentation. I'm truly looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. So we will speak more about what we find out tomorrow.